Today I wanted to release a video of an experiment I did with Grandmaster Wolf recently. You might have already seen the video I recently released about the intention experiments I did with Charlie and Harry, where I asked them to influence my Celeron random number generator with their minds. If you are interested in background information on this kind of experiment, I'd like to refer you to an English documentary I translated into German 8 years ago, which is linked in the video description. The documentary is from Princeton University, where they did research on mind-influencing matter for about 30 years, and the results are pretty stunning. But as it's always best to try out these kinds of things for yourself, I got one of the Celeron random number generators developed at Princeton University myself to do my own experiments with it. For the experiments done with Charlie and Harry, they were just 2 to 3 meters away from the random number generator. In the experiments you're about to see with GM, the distance was about 1,500 kilometers, since GM was in Sweden, while I and my random number generator were in Germany. Normally, the output of the random number generator oscillates around the zero line. The task in the experiment is to use the power of your mind to make the output either go above or below the average, depending on the task. Here is the video I recorded with GM. For some reason, feelings seem to play into it. So if you add positive feelings to the to the intention to go up, it definitely seems to help to do that.
Okay.
So maybe just try it and see what happens. There we go.
So we'll try and go up first. Hang on.
So, did you do anything different in the first half contrary to the second half?
Yes, I did something in the first half, and then it finished. I'm not going to tell you what it was.
Okay, no problem. No problem. You can have your secrets.
Is it meant to go above that line?
Then it is statistically significant. So if it's above the line, the result is statistically significant. So
okay. Wow. Okay. I think I could keep it above that line. I'm finding it very difficult to pick a subject, to be honest. Let's try down.
You're sure? Okay.
Yeah.
Let's see, next run. Okay, so intention is low. Well, that worked.
Okay, I need to work on that particular thought, obviously. Wow. Wow. That was...
This was the first time GM tried to influence my random number generator, and as you saw, it worked pretty well. But several of the results I got with Charlie and Harry were even more significant than those with GM. I don't think the distance was a relevant factor in this case. It is probably more about strong and clearly directed thoughts, emotions, and intentions. To correctly report on the presented results, I have done a total of 3 runs of this experiment with GM. What you have seen in the video were runs number 1 and 3, as during the second run, GM was unable to create negative emotions on the spot, since he had not allowed any negative emotions in his life for ages. So we had to take a longer break between the second and the third run until GM finally was able to dig up a negative thought, which allowed him to create a negative emotion.